We're just gonna be doing like 3 fights getting up to the gauntlet, I believe. Alright. Still tilted over yesterday, so I don't want to exhaust myself too much, but I believe we're up to this Donphan fight, so let me take a look at my notes. Let's see what I planned out an hour. I planned this out a couple hours ago. So it seems like I have fake out overheat from this guy. I'll be -2 special attack. Who's that going to be baiting out? I guess I can pre-damage so I can bait out the fast kill double edge from this guy. That's what I guess I was going to do. So then you go into Togi. You take a double edge. You can fake out. You do not U-turn. You fake out into Spiky Shield because you're going to be using Stomping Tantrum. Then you're going to switch into the Flying type, I believe. And if you didn't get crit on the first one, you can switch back to Togi. But on that Stomping Tantrum, we also always could switch into Berserker. And always, just do not U-turn on Togi is the most important thing. Because we're going to take initial damage, we're going to fake out, and we're going to Spiky Shield on him. We're going to switch to this guy, should always bait out the double edge, go to this guy, and with a Chesto Berry, we should always be able to win. This guy should always be using Drain Punch, I'm pretty sure. We just go to Hat and basically win. If he's using a random move, I do have Pangoro that can come in always on Zen Headbutt. What is this guy clicking into Hat? He's always clicking Zen Headbutt or whatever. So I can just go into Pangoro and always Bullet Punch, I would assume. This Dazzling Gleam, if I put a Muscle Band on him, then let me see if that always kills first. So Bullet Punch does minimum of 31. Plus Hatterene's minimum Dazzling Gleam does 110, which is 140, and that should all be fine. Oh, but he does have leftovers. Fuck. This guy has leftovers. That's so annoying. I guess I can just go pre-burn. And just hopefully not get... I can go pre-burned. And hopefully just not get infinitely Zed Headbutt flinched. If I do, I can bait out Drain Punch. But what's my backup? I guess I'm going Citrus, so as long as I don't get fucking infinitely... But if I do get infinitely Zed Headbutt flinch, that could just be bad. I would just need to get one attack off. It would have to be 4 Zed Headbutt flinches in a row, but I've seen that before. And at that point, I guess you would have to go to Togedemaru. It would fake out. You could just go into Togi, fake out U-turn back into Hat, take the Drain Punch at least once maybe. So that... I guess at that point. Problem is Togi might be low after the double edges from this guy. He should only be taking 1 double edge though. So I should be able to take at least 1 Zed Headbutt. Alright. So Ape, we need pre-damage to 84. Can Ape take a Zen Headbutt at that point? No. He never could actually. I don't know what I was thinking. We have Togi, Citrus. You have Raptor. And if I really need to, I can always go into Raptor and... But the problem is, yeah, as long as I don't get crit, I should be always able to kill him with Brave Bird. As like a emergency, I need to do this. That would be my emergency backup, would be Raptor. Just hopefully not get crit. Go Raptor. Oh, whoops, go to you. Whoops, oh, it's 1, that's why. Hat. And Pangoro. Okay, so Ape needs to be pre-damaged to always bait out double edge, so 84. They'll be baiting out the fast kill. Just loading up the script. Okay. And no matter what, this guy's always going to be seeing Drain Punch kill on Togi, I would assume, in case I did need it. So Togi gets a Citrus. I'm a little bit low on these, but I think you get a bunch later on, hopefully. Raptor. I think you do go Citrus in case you do get crit, you can still live. This guy, you're gonna be going Chesto. This thing is Defiant. Oh, I can't. That's actually extremely important. Holy shit, that could have been really bad. This thing's Defiant. Can't go into this guy. Ooh, that could have been really bad. Does this guy do the same job? This guy, Pidgeot, actually does the job better. That could have been bad. I didn't see it was Defiant. This thing is inner focus, so you can never flinch it. And it can't be intimidated. Which we're not bringing Intimidate on anyways. This thing is sturdy cussed at, but we always just fake out and overheat kill it. Because we do 17 plus 145, so that's 162, which is always more than him. You don't even need an item on Ape, I believe. Oh no, that is with Wise Glasses. You do need Wise Glasses, 100%. Togi gets the Citrus Berry. This is when this guy comes out, he'll always be seeing kill with Stomping Tantrum. We go into this guy right here. Promise this thing could double Hypnosis, which would be kind of ass. That's why I think I was having Pidgeot pre-damaged, so this guy always saw a double edge. That kind of ruins the backup. Because this guy minimum is taking 12% plus 16%, so that's 28. Plus this... It's 28, sorry. Plus that's 40% on this guy, minimum. And... it doesn't kill, actually. Oh, but he's also taking the double edge recoil. Let me actually calc this. In case I need Togi twice. Because Berserker isn't even killing this thing now, I'm thinking about it. Honestly, it might be better to just go Aggron. Yeah, I like Aggron better than... I guess my guy can't be crit is the main shining spark for having Berserker. So you know pretty much how much damage you're always taking, which I would be taking a Super Fang at that point. If I get slept, then I'll be taking the Super Fang, and I guess I could go back to Togi. So I'll be taking 10% plus 12%, so that's 22, plus 16%, which is 38, plus the Spiky Shield, which is 50. So always Togi kills this thing twice. And even if this guy doesn't hit the range, it's fine. Hatterene, you're going to be going pre-burned, I would assume, with a Citrus. And Pigoro needs the Muscle Band. Okay. Let's bring over all the sets, make sure everything's alright. Let's go fuck this guy up. It's this girl. Okay, so turn one we are going to be clicking Fake Out right here. And we always kill this thing with Overheat. Always baiting out the Perugly. At 84, it's always baiting out exactly Double Edge. We switch into Togi on that. Perfect. Critical hit's kind of annoying. And I don't proc. Oh, that's actually the worst HP to be at. Fuck. Alright, so we are going to click Fake Out right here. Are we ever dead to Double Edge again? Let's see. We're dead to Double Edge crit now. That was a bad roll. How much did that fucking do? Why'd that do so much? That must have crit me. Alright, so here we Spiky Shield. Right, so now it's always going for Stomping Tantrum. Switch into Bird. Alright, let's not see Hypnosis. Perfect. So most damage we can do this thing is with Iron Head. Perfect. Alright, now this guy's either going for Drain Punch or Will-O-Wisp. Oh, we forgot to pre-burn our fucking Hatterene. Shit. Okay, that's literally fine. Oh wait, that's really funny actually. That is really fucking funny. Alright, let's just not get infinitely flinched. There we go. Easy. We could save a Citrus if we wanted. We always kill this thing with Bullet Punch. Okay. Yeah, since I decided to play through the not pre-burned Hatterene, I'm fine with that, but at that moment I probably should have decided whether I wanted to continue with that attempt or not. Alright, this can be really scary, this upcoming fight. So, the idea is we have to get this Iron Ball from this Bronzong. That's like the most important thing that we want from this thing. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be switching in Luxray on this first turn, and we are going to be just intimidating him, just -1 right there, and we're hoping he clicks Trick right here. So we're gonna then switch into Berserker, who can take a decent amount of damage from this thing, which is fine, and should be able to do good. Once I get the Iron Ball, though, and he loses it, he's going to be clicking either Explosion or Earthquake. Problem is we really can't switch back into Luxray to get another Intimidate off on this thing. Berserker's kind of got to go a little bit crazy. See, am I faster? I'm speed tied with this guy, which is a fucking problem. So most of the time he'll be clicking Earthquake, but he could be clicking Explosion. We are Battle Armor, so it would be fine. We can't go like a Citrus Berry or anything. This is going to be kind of risky, though, with Berserker, because we're just going to hope he booms on the second turn. If he doesn't boom on that second turn, he's going to be really likely to boom on the third turn, and he could kill Berserker is the problem. And I don't really have someone who can come in and take this boom. I have Aggron, but the problem is I don't have room for Aggron. So when this guy's low, problem is this could start baiting out Eldegoss, and then shit starts getting really bad. I need to bait out the Surfetch is the problem. And I need to bait him with Meteor Assault. So I'm actually thinking that turn 1 I need to Wild Charge with Luxray and just hold the 5% if he ends up doing it. And then on the better part of Explosion, because what's AI docs? Let me see Explosion. It's 50-50 when it gets below 66, which my Wild Charge would put him at. We would always be dead to an Explosion, so if he explodes, Luxray is just dead. It's 5%, but I think we have to risk it, because we need our Berserker to be a little bit healthier. Problem is it doesn't really help, though, because we're still baiting an Earthquake from this thing. I guess then the other thing is we can go, because it's most of the time just going to click Trick. It's most of the time going to click Trick on that first turn. And if he's -1, we don't win that really with Berserker too well. Unless we have Citrus Berry. Unless do I have something I can just straight up kill this thing that I feel comfortable with? So if I go Iron Ball in that, I could go Crunch turn 1 with Pangoro, Or I guess I could go Sky Uppercut. Sky Uppercut into Crunch always kills. So we have to weaken this thing so it... we have to weaken it once, so we have to Sky Uppercut it. If it tricks, that's fine. If not, then we might have to Parting Shot into our Biome Mills. So this guy's here just in case. But what is this baiting then? Let me see what this would bait. So let's say I do kill him with full HP. It is baiting out Meteor Assault, which would be perfect. We need the Meteor Assault because it's a 2-turn move. We switch into Hat. Hat has to have that Shed Shell. Because then this guy's going to be... the Doug Trio is going to come out. And it's either going to click Earthquake or Final Gambit. We're going to have to go into Lilligant. The problem is if he clicks Earthquake, we're dead to a bunch of rolls of Final Gambit, I believe. So this does 108, so 50. $44. How many rolls am I dead to? I'm dead to like half the rolls. He decides the Final Gambit. Yeah, he's always gonna be clicking Earthquake or Final Gambit, man. Could we go Ludi? I think Ludi might be better, because you can Fake Out, get some HP off of him, so his Final Gambit does less. I think Ludi's safer. Because you can Fake Out, do 21 to him, and then he does less damage with Final Gambit. So say we get 80. And we can just Mega Drain it all back. Who would that be baiting out? That would be baiting out the Eldegoss. Now the trick with the Eldegoss is we bring in Togi and we U-turn on it, proccing its eject button into the Drampa where we have our Infernape who can just Fake Out into Sky Uppercut, always kill him, and then just chain kill the other guy. That's at least what the plan is. Let's get the guys together and hope for the 5% not to happen. 5% to boom, but we gotta try to... Then we lose our Iron Ball, which is so fucked in this run. It's a 95% chance, but we gotta sometimes risk this, hopefully. You know, I have been getting really unlucky lately. I think this is the safest line. Let's focus on items, and we're gonna run through this one more time. So, no item on Pangoro. This always kills. Latin Berserker. He's here as just like a backup, just in case, so... If he didn't do that turn 1, which he should, it's really likely to. Can this guy do anything on the rest of the fight? This guy still baits out Meteor Assaults, which is always good. Both of these guys beat out Meteor Assault regardless, hopefully. But still no item on Berserker you would go, I would assume. Alright, and then this guy, Hatterene, what do we want on him? Oh, Shed Shell. You have to go to Shed Shell. But you need to pre-damage the Hatterene. That's what I was missing. So you need to make sure that this thing always sees kill. So minimum so the damage roll we want this to see is 85. could actually bait this guy to always click Earthquake, I think. So it'll always click Earthquake over Final Gambit, I believe. Let's see. No, because it could just be +8. It's going to be +8 with Final Gambit, so it's going to be really likely to be clicking Final Gambit. That's +8, so most of the time it's going to be clicking Final Gambit. Ludi, I guess, would just be here. He would, I guess, be bringing... I guess you would go Citrus. No, you wouldn't go Citrus. Go Oranberry, I would assume. This guy's coming out on this guy, so we need a Chestoberry. An Ape, you're always coming out. You don't want... Just in case you just go Cherryberry unless in case some like weird shit happened. You're never dead to crits or anything. Alright, so before anything we have to pre-damage the hat. Let's figure out that pre-damage. Let's put back on the music. So we just want to make sure that we're at 85 or below, or around 85 or below. So Hatterene has 126 HP. Let's get some calcs real quick going. So we have 126. The minimum roll of Meteor Assault does 28. So that would bring us at 98. So that's not good. So we would need to be at 85. So minus 85. We need to pre-damage by 13 health. So we pre-damage by, that's 113. So let's say that now he ends up critting Meteor Assault. He does minus 51. I'm down to 62. Is anything else seeing a kill with that? Leaf Storm is not. Oh, yeah, but this guy's seeing the fast kill anyways. So it's pre-damage by 13. Go down to 113. Should always be fine, because 113 minus the minimum roll from Meteor Assault, which is 28, takes you to 85, which... That's what he should see. So pre-damage hat, which is in slot 3 to 113. Alright, come on. It's 95% chance. Come on. %. Come on. Let's just not fuck this up. Just click fucking trick. Just click fucking trick. Click fucking trick. Oh wait, on. There we go, yes. Alright. So now we have an Iron Ball, and he has no item. We always just kill with Crunch. Perfect, baits out only ever Meteor Assault from this guy. Switch into Hatterene. At 83, that's good. This guy's now seeing a kill with Earthquake. We have Shut Shell on this thing, right? Not switching, I just want to... Perfect. I'm just assuming, I assume that this is, whatever. Yeah, must recharge. trio. Cool. This thing's really likely to final gambit, but we have Ludico just in case. Perfect. Brings out Eldegoss. We don't really care what this guy's clicking. We prefer to see Sleep Powder, I believe. Switch in Togi. We're going to just click U-turn on this thing. Wait! Why don't we switch out? What? What? That's insane. Whatever. We can switch into Ape right here, and we are never dead to any of his moves. That's stupid. So we click Fake Out here, and Sky Uppercut always kills. Now we always outspeed and kill this thing with Overheat. That's stupid that the eject pack does that, so you don't actually switch out with U-turn. I did not know that's how that worked. Here I am thinking I'm a genius. Alright, last fight. We have most of this fight down. I wrote out a bunch of notes for this thing. We're going to get to a situation where it's a bunch of Persian berries I have, and I believe we should be good. So on this, I'm going to open up my notes. Alright, so we need Infernape. We need Togi. Just want to look up Prankster priority. It's only +1, right? It's by 1. Well, Fake Out. It's priority +3. Cool. Alright. Berserker. Aggron. Ludi. And Drapion. We're gonna check out. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be Persian berries across the board, but give me 1 second. Togi's gotta get pre-damage. Togi has to get pre-damage. We are not forgetting that this time. Alright, Drapion. Togi has to pre-damage too. 51. Let's do that real quick. Oh, whoops, that's your fault. Alright, Togi should be across from the Houndoom, so that should be in slot 2, right? And 51 makes it... There's no Intimidates, right? Yeah, so it's just Unnerve. We had Hasty Ape, this is so much more safe, but we don't, so it's fine. 51 makes it so no matter what, these guys are going to always be seeing kills into my Togedemaru. Sky Uppercuts is going to be killing. Alright, we just go Persian berries across the board. Okay. Alright, hopefully Stubble Battle goes well. Pretty sure it should. Don't think I'm missing anything, let me just see. Let me bring over all the sets to make sure that what I have planned is fine. If I had fake out on Berserker, that would be so beautiful, but unfortunately I do not. Okay. Is there any items over here? I don't think so. Okay. Alright, so turn 1, we are going to be clicking... Alright, so let me just make sure. So turn 1, it's going to be baiting a random move from Houndoom. We don't really care. What we're going to do is, we're going to fake, with Monkey, we are going to Sky Uppercut this guy, and with Togi, we're going to fake out into this guy. This always baits out, whatever the lion's name is. Pyroar, right here. Now, if we were hasty, this would outspeed. But now it's a speed tie. We're hoping we win the speed tie. But other than that, we are going to be clicking Sky Uppercut on here. And if we don't win the speed tie, just don't click Hyper Voice. And we are going to click Spiky Shield. Win the speed tie, or don't click Hyper Voice. Come on. Okay, that's fine. Should always be baiting out Foul Play into... should always be baiting out Foul Play into my Togi. Alright, so this should still always be baiting out exactly Foul Play from this Klefki into my Togedemaru. And from Grimmsnarl, it's always baiting out... We're at 51, right? I guess it could be Fake Out now that I think about it. Fuck. Because Fake Out's on the same priority as a slow kill. So we have to switch out Togi. We should just be able to overheat, kill this thing. And Togi switches into Berserker. Is this Berserker's, or this guy's either gonna be baiting out Fake Out, or into Togi's always gonna be clicking Foul Play. I guess we'd rather go into Aggron actually. Perfect. Perfect. And that should be GG. We can literally just play the Fake Out game right now. Or actually, we're both Persianberries, so we just kind of just kill this thing. Why not? We'll still have our Persianberries, right? Yep. So Ape. Just can click Sky Uppercut. This thing. Just want to make sure we're never dead to any crits, right? Never dead to any crits. And this guy just always clicks Iron Head. We have Persianberry. Perfect. Alright, don't jump over the ledge. We're good. Alright. Just quick 3 little fights. Not going to do the gauntlet right now because I got to do a lot of planning for that, but it went well, so I'm going to call it there. Very short, but got to the gauntlet, so that's all I wanted to get through right now, so thank you for watching.